What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Fivio Forum. He is getting a lot of heat from a lot of disgruntled women, especially a lot of you rapper chasing single mothers or wannabe single mothers by a rapper. They are not happy that Fivio put up this post here. As you can see it, it says F child support. And this was reposted by the Shade Room. It says good fathers shouldn't have to be on child support. And that caused a lot of these rapper chasing heifers to be in their feelings, because they realize that these rappers are starting to speak out against them as far as them chasing them to get a baby by them. And also for men in general who have to deal with women weaponizing child support. Because let me tell you something right now, you may not want to believe it, but a lot of these heifers use child support as a weapon. If you break up with her and she don't like the fact that you moved on to another woman, she's going to weaponize child support. Yeah, she'll let you slide whether you're not paying child support, as long as you giving her some money, giving her some dizik. She not going to put you on child support. But as soon as you move on to another woman, especially if that woman looks better than her, she's going to weaponize that child support. That's what women have been doing for decades, and it needs to stop. And the fact that you have a rapper like him that's doing the money challenge and is putting that out there is pissing them off. But he's not in the minority. Y'all may think he's in the minority, but he isn't. A lot of men are tired of this child support system and how you use it to attack men every chance you get. Let's get into this Hip Hop DX article. Fivio Forum hopped on the latest internet craze this weekend, the money challenge. The idea is to simply spell out certain phrases or words using cash and then post a picture of it on social media. To the Brooklyn drill rapper got a rude awakening when he decided to spell the phrase F child support on the wood floor of his high-rise apartment. He also wrote good fathers shouldn't have to be on child support, accented by a middle finger emoji. After both the Shade Room and Academic shared Fivio's post, he was promptly dragged for the sentiment. I don't think he really cares, but okay. Comments range from the court's gonna have a field day with this picture when he missed a payment, and good try, man, but no, we are not going to put up with this one. Take responsibility for your actions, and good night to if you're truly a good father, you wouldn't be complaining about child support. You see how they do that? Yes, let me tell you something right now. The reason why men complain about child support, it's not just because of the money. It's because these women keep the children away from the father. These women weaponize their children against the father. So it ain't just the money. It's the fact that these women use that in order to attack the men when the man moves on. A lot of these women would not know a good man if the man was standing right in front of them. They choose men who are dysfunctional. They choose men who are basically breeders. And then they expect, what, you expect him to out of the blue be a good man and a good father? And I'm not saying that Fivio isn't a good father. I'm pretty sure, you know, he is. But I think he's speaking what other men are thinking. Okay? You got women that choose the wrong type of men to try to settle down with, and that man don't want to be with them. So he just leaves her alone to raise the child on her own. You do have those situations that happen. But those women probably had an idea of that, but thought they could change the man. But what you also have is women who break up with the guy and they want to control him. They don't want him to be with no other woman. That man will pay child support and still would not be allowed to see his children. These women are coming from a place of regret because they realized the man that they had a child with didn't want to be with them. And he's not putting up with her games, so he ends up not being in a child's life, unfortunately. But in other cases, men want to be in their children's lives, but the women play games, and women been doing that for decades. Let's see. And imagine proudly proclaiming that you don't want to take care of your children. You see how they're mixing up what he said. Listen, child support should be a small part of a man's responsibility, a very small part. Child support shouldn't be the main measuring test to whether a man is a good father or not. Is he spending time with the child? Are you giving him time with his kids? Are you allowing your kids to go stay with them? Because a lot of these women won't do that. They want full control of the children and then complain how they don't have time to do nothing. You have primary custody. You've drove that man away. That's why you don't have nowhere for your kids to go when you want to go out. You want your kids to be with everybody else except for the father. And you want to be mad at him, Fivio, for putting this out here. But he has conversations with other men, especially other rappers and entertainers. This is what they talk about. That's why they're mad. Because these women want to get a baby by a rapper so they can be taken care of. Because a lot of these chicks are lazy. They don't want to do nothing. Fivio has 2 daughters with a woman named Jasmine, but their relationship has been wrought with controversy. In October 2020, Fivio was arrested for allegedly putting hands on then pregnant girlfriend Jasmine, causing bodily injury. Police took Fivio into custody at his residence in the Alexander, a luxury high-rise in River Road, and he remained in custody until he was able to go to court. Jasmine quickly defended the father of her children, writing in a since-deleted Instagram post, "Thank you so much for your kind words, but I'd like to clarify a few things. I did not call the police on Fivio. I did not press charges, and I do not want to father my children in jail." So there you have it. All you people that want to dig up his dirt. The mother of his children says that she didn't call the police on him, and she don't want to press charges, and she don't want the father of her children in jail. So all these people that want to dig up his past and make it seem like he's out here doing harm to women, they're only doing that because they're in their feelings. They're doing that because they're in their emotions. And that's what it seems like to me. It seems like a lot of people are in their emotions and in their feelings about him, and it shows. It really does. Because what is he saying that's a lie? What is he saying that's a lie? The child support system needs to change. And a lot of these guys are speaking out about it. A lot of these guys have conversations with other men. This is what they talk about. Y'all can get mad all you want to. You can act like what he's saying is not true, but there's a problem here. There's a problem here. And a lot of people want to act like it isn't, but it is. And I think that it needs to be talked about to a larger degree. It definitely does. Because this child support system is meant to weaken men. It's meant to destroy men. It's meant to make men weak, to make men subservient to their babies' mothers. And women have weaponized child support for years. Are there bad fathers out there? Yes, there are bad fathers out there. But there are also some good fathers out here who don't even get the chance because these women don't want them to have a relationship with their children because the man don't want to be with them no more. The man don't want to be with them no more. And instead of them moving on, they seek to try to destroy him. And that's why they're mad at Fivio for putting this out there, putting this energy out here, because he's basically saying what other rappers think or other men in the entertainment industry, even regular guys think. The child support system is geared against men, and they're upset at him for bringing this to light. That is the truth. They can try to deny it. They can get mad at him all they want to. But there's a lot of men with a lot of stories about how their ex-wives or ex-girlfriends who they have children with have weaponized their children against them. You got women that can barely scrape by trying to get full custody, and the courts allow them to get full custody. Instead of shared custody, you putting the children in an environment with a emotionally unstable woman who can barely financially make it. And then I guess in the court's minds, well, that man will help supplement her income. It's not how it works. That's not how it works, because that money is not going into the household. It's going to go to her hair. It's going to go to her nails. It's going to go to a car note on a car she can barely afford. That's where that money is going. It's not going to the children, because at the end of the day, she's still going to want him to buy clothes and shoes for school, supplies, you know, get the son's hair cut, get the daughter's hair done. But he's paying child support though. These women don't use the money for child support. Just like women who use food stamp cards to buy clothes now. It's not being used the way it should be. And same goes for child support. But they're mad at him. They're angry. They're going off on him. But yeah, things need to change. You can get upset with Fivio all you want to, but he's not in the minority. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see you all next one.